Hold up, wait. For my niggas who be thinking we soft, we don't play. We gon' rock until the wheels fall off. Hold up, wait.
This is Muskie. Today I'm doing a reel review on the Lews Speed Spool. I really like the Lews Speed Spools. They're my favorite reel and the best one I have out of all of my rod and reel combos. They're $100 on Tackle Warehouse. They have 10 bearing reels. They have a 10-pound drag, which isn't super heavy, but it gets the job done. They have a little bit deeper spool than most reels, and they have, my favorite part is they have the big handles here. What I like about these big handles is that they're kind of a bigger target for me to grab onto when I'm like pitching and flipping, but I have a frog on this one, which is kind of weird. When I'm pitching and flipping, a lot of times I don't even put my hand on the reel. And a good thing about these big handles is you pitch it in there, it gives you a bigger target to grab onto. And it might not be formed or anything, but it's about the same size of your thumb and index finger, and it fits on it perfect. And when it gets wet, instead of getting slippery like some handles, it actually gets sticky, and your hand actually is on there easier. This reel is, it has a little port on the bottom side here. It might be tough for you to see, but a lot of reels actually don't have something like this. And what this is here, you unscrew a screw, and you put like your reel lubes, like Ardent Reel Butter or anything else you might have, and that's a lot easier way to lube up your reels and just keep them running smooth for a longer time. One thing about Lews that they recently have done is they made a kind of a remastered version of the Lews Speed Spool. This is the original. They remastered and made the LFS, the lighter, faster, stronger. The two big differences between the lighter, faster, stronger is that lighter, faster, stronger Lews Speed Spool is lighter, and it has this drag system that's a little bit different than this one. It allows you to more fine-tune your drag to the weight of lure you're throwing. So say I'm throwing a crankbait. I might want to loosen it up a little bit, especially a deep diving one, so I can launch it further. And because it's a little bit lighter bait than say a topwater popper or something, I can fine-tune it so I don't get backlashes, and I can make the perfect cast. And that's another big thing I just touched on, is that you won't get backlashes if you take the time to fine-tune this. I'm not big on backlashes and stuff. Like, if I get a backlash, I'm going to take it out. It's not a big deal to me, because it just is all part of using one of these reels, is backlashing. So, that's another cool thing that they added onto this reel. And for $100, you get a lot of perks in one kind of cheap reel compared to some reels that are out there. This is probably the best reel on the market out of any reel that you can get. It works good for everything. It has also a longer handle, so especially for cranking, it's kind of like a winch. Like you've seen winch reels and stuff that people have for cranking. This is kind of a winch. It's not as big as one, but it is a little bit bigger. It also has a deeper spool, and it is just a nice looking reel all around. It's just flat black. It's nothing fancy. There's no red and black and silver, nothing real special about it. It's just your regular reel, and just Lews is just a great company. If you don't get any of their reels, check out their rods. They make some good rods. This is my favorite reel, and compared to another $100 reel that's out there that a lot of people like, the Pro Qualifier here, Bass Pro Shops Pro Qualifier, for the same price, I believe the Lews is 10 times better than that. If you wanted to go out and buy a $100 reel, I say get the Lews or the Pro Qualifier, mainly because the Pro Qualifier has 7 bearings. I'm not like saying that if you have more bearings, the better. It's just that the bearings make this reel so much smoother than that. And I can cast a lot further with that than I can with this. I've actually had problems with this exact reel casting. I don't know if it's just this reel or if it's just like I did something to it. I actually just bought a new one. I have not had a chance to use it, but I'm going to use that and just see if that one casts a little bit better than this one, because I have had problems casting with this one. So all around, Lews is probably the best reel you can buy for the money. Definitely check it out. Go and Tackle Warehouse. Look at all their reels. Another good one to check out is the Lews Tournament MG. If you have a little bit higher budget of $130, it is a lot better. It's a lot smoother. It still has 10 bearings, but it's a lot smoother. It has a deeper spool. So if you want a cranking rod, that'd be a perfect one. Pair up the reel with some 20-pound spreader wire braid, and you're ready to go. Thanks for watching this video. I hope to see you next time.